Inflammation is the body's response to infection, injury, or irritants. The inflammatory response is a complex process that involves different types of cells, proteins, and other substances. These work together to protect the body from further damage and promote healing. Inflammation can be acute or chronic. Acute inflammation occurs in response to a sudden injury or infection and typically lasts for a few days. Chronic inflammation, on the other hand, persists for months or even years. It is often associated with autoimmune diseases such as rheumatoid arthritis and Crohn's disease. Despite its important role in protecting the body, inflammation can also cause pain, swelling, and other symptoms. Therefore, it is important to understand how to manage and treat inflammation properly. Hello and welcome to the channel. Let's start today's video, but before that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel along with turning on the notifications. Let's get started. When you think of inflammation, you might picture a swollen ankle or a bee sting. But inflammation is a complex biological process that plays an important role in your body's ability to heal. Inflammation is a process to tissue damage, infection, or allergies. It occurs when blood vessels dilate and white blood cells move into the affected area. This increased blood flow delivers nutrients and oxygen that help repair tissue damage and fight infection. The whole process is mediated by chemicals called cytokines, which are produced by both immune cells and damaged cells. In some cases, however, the inflammatory response can become chronic, lasting for weeks, months, or even years. When this happens, it can lead to tissue damage and a host of other health problems. Chronic inflammation has been linked to arthritis, heart disease, cancer, and Alzheimer's disease. It can also make existing health conditions worse. Fortunately, there are things you can do to reduce inflammation. Eating a healthy diet, getting regular exercise, and managing stress are all good ways to keep inflammation in check. There are many different causes of chronic inflammation, but some of the most common include autoimmune disorders, exposure to toxins, and untreated acute inflammation. Additionally, lifestyle factors such as excessive alcohol consumption, obesity, and chronic stress can also contribute to chronic inflammation. If you are struggling with chronic inflammation, it is important to seek medical help. There are many treatments available that can help to reduce the symptoms of chronic inflammation and improve your overall health. Chronic inflammation has been linked to a variety of health problems, including heart disease, arthritis, and diabetes. While there are many medications that can help to reduce inflammation, there are also a number of lifestyle changes that can make a big difference. Eating an anti-inflammatory diet, getting regular exercise, and managing stress can all help to lower inflammation levels. In addition, avoiding tobacco and excessive alcohol consumption can also help to keep inflammation in check. By making these simple changes, it is possible to keep chronic inflammation under control and protect your overall health. Chronic inflammation has been linked to several serious health conditions such as heart disease, cancer, and Alzheimer's disease. While acute inflammation is a normal immune response to infection or injury, chronic inflammation occurs when the body's inflammatory response is unable to shut off. This can be caused by a variety of factors, including certain lifestyle choices. Consuming high amounts of sugar and high fructose corn syrup is particularly harmful. It can lead to insulin resistance, diabetes, and obesity. Scientists have also hypothesized that consuming a lot of refined carbs, such as white bread, may contribute to inflammation, insulin resistance, and obesity. What's more, eating processed and packaged foods that contain trans fats have been shown to promote inflammation and damage the endothelial cells that line your arteries. The FDA has deemed trans fats no longer generally recognized as safe, so most foods should no longer have trans fats. Vegetable oils used in many processed foods are another possible culprit. Regular consumption may result in a pro-inflammatory state. Making healthy lifestyle choices is important for preventing chronic inflammation. Eating a healthy diet, exercising regularly, and managing stress levels can all help to reduce inflammation in the body. Your diet is one of the most important things when it comes to reducing inflammation. You want to eat fewer inflammatory foods and more anti-inflammatory foods. Base your diet around whole, nutrient-dense foods. These are foods that will contain antioxidants. Antioxidants help to reduce levels of free radicals. Free radicals are reactive molecules that are created as a part of your metabolism but can cause inflammation when they're not in check. A diet that is considered anti-inflammatory is the Mediterranean diet. This diet has been shown to reduce inflammatory markers such as CRP and interleukin-6, IL-6. There are many benefits to controlling blood sugar, including reducing inflammation. Inflammation is a normal response of the body to injury or disease, but when it becomes chronic, it can lead to a host of health problems. These include heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and arthritis. By reducing inflammation, we can reduce our risk for these and other conditions. One way to help control blood sugar and reduce inflammation is to limit or avoid simple carbohydrates. Simple carbs are quickly absorbed by the body and can cause spikes in blood sugar levels. Common sources of simple carbs include white flour, white rice, refined sugar, and anything with high fructose corn syrup. To avoid simple carbs, build meals around lean proteins and whole foods high in fiber, such as vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. And when choosing grains, make sure that whole wheat or another whole grain is the first ingredient listed on the label. By following these guidelines, we can help control blood sugar levels and reduce inflammation in the body. It is very important to make time to exercise. Regular exercise is an excellent way to prevent inflammation, Dr. Gray says. It is essential to get at least 4 to 5 times per week of aerobic exercise and 10 to 25 minutes of weight or resistance training. This will help your body stay in good shape and improve your overall health. It is also a good way to reduce stress levels and improve your mood. Make sure to schedule time for exercise into your day and you will see the benefits in no time. Did you know that being overweight can increase inflammation in your body? Inflammation is a response by your body's immune system to protect against infection or injury, but too much inflation can lead to chronic disease. By losing weight, you may be able to decrease inflammation and improve your health. Even a small amount of weight loss can cause a difference. Research shows that just 10% weight loss can significantly reduce inflammation. So if you're carrying around extra weight, consider making a change for the sake of your health. You may be surprised at how much better you feel when you are at a healthy weight. Chronic stress contributes to inflammation. Stress management techniques such as meditation, yoga, biofeedback, and guided imagery can help you control your stress response and reduce inflammation. These measures pay off over time with improved health and reduced risk of chronic disease. Learning to manage stress can be an important step in maintaining your health and preventing chronic disease. Anti-inflammatories are a mainstay of modern medicine, but not all anti-inflammatories are created equal. In fact, some anti-inflammatories can actually make inflammation worse. That's why it's so important to know the facts about inflammation and how it's treated. Inflammation is a natural process that happens when the body's immune system kicks into gear to fight off infection or heal a wound. The classic signs of inflammation are heat, redness, swelling, and pain. Inflammation is a necessary part of the healing process, but when it becomes chronic, it can lead to a host of problems including heart disease, arthritis, and cancer. Acute inflammation usually responds well to rest, ice, and over-the-counter anti-inflammatory medications like ibuprofen or aspirin. But for chronic inflammation, you might need something stronger. Your healthcare provider may prescribe a fish oil supplement or vitamins A, C, and D. Or you may use spices with anti-inflammatory properties such as turmeric, ginger, or garlic. In some cases, steroid injections may be necessary to bring down the inflammation. If you are struggling with chronic inflammation, talk to your healthcare provider about the best treatment options for you. With the right treatment plan, you can get your inflammation under control and start feeling better. With this, we would like to end this video with the hope that you liked and enjoyed it. If you like our content, make sure that you like our video and do share your views and opinions with us in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel to receive regular videos from us, and don't forget to click the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace.